team, welcome to day 21. You've made it. That is amazing. So today we are going to focus on your core and your posture. So we're going to start by lying on our backs. So why is core important? Why is it not? It helps us keep our core, our posture right when we're running, especially when you start to see runners running with their head down. It's all about lifting with the chest, lifting from the hips as well. So let's begin lying on our backs. Take a nice big stretch here. Ooh, stretch your fingers, stretch your toes, bring the knees in for a little hug. Now I want you to push your knees away here so that you're feeling the hips are now in line with your knees, and then lift your feet. So a lot of times when we do things, the knees are so close to the chest, so we want to push them away so they're in line with our hips. We're going to lift the arms up in line with our shoulders. So this is like our little dead bug here. So I want you to push your lower back into the mat so you almost feel your tailbone lift off. This will really engage your core. Now try not to lose that touch. So we're going to do opposite hand, opposite leg. We're going to push away and come back. Nice. Push away. Oh, and come back. Don't know if you heard that click in my hip there. And back. Keep pushing that lower back in. So what you might find is the more you extend the leg, the more this back will arch. So lift the leg up a little bit more and bring it back. So keep that touch with the floor. Nice. Keep going. Feel that core digging in here. You don't have to lift your neck. Let your head relax. This is all in the tummy. So it can be nice to actually feel. So when you're doing your opposite hand, take your other hand and feel your stomach. Push it into the floor here and then extend. See how you can feel that really activate there and down. Nice. 2 more on each side. So every time you come back to center, reset, push that back into the floor and down. Nice. Last one on each side. Lovely. And done. Nice. Give your knees to chest a little hug. Ooh. And we'll start to rock up here. So let's have a little rock and roll all the way up. Take some momentum. Enjoy the little back massage until you're all the way up to seating. Now we have just locked in the core. So we're going to try a little bit of boat. So let's find those sit bones, feet flat on the floor, nice tall posture. You can take your hands underneath your legs if you wish here and lower your back. So you want to find those core muscles starting to activate here. So really tense them up. From here, you can lift one leg and then lift the other. So if that's too much, you can have your hands behind you. You can hold on to the back of your legs. And we're going to hold for 3, for 2, for 1, and down. Open your knees to the side, soles of the feet facing into each other, fold over into your butterfly. Now, the thing with boat is we can tend to use our hip flexors to strengthen that core, so it's quite nice little stretch for that as well. Take a breath here and lift all the way up. Bring the knees together. Plant the feet. We're going into boat one more time, but let's have a little go at trying a few little options here. So let's lower the back. Find that little sit bone that you can sit on here. Everybody has a different level. I've got quite a prominent little tailbone, so I can't sit as far back. Maybe lift one leg and bring the hands alongside. Nice. Drop that foot. Lift the other leg and down. Lift the other and keep it up. Nice. Bring the hands together like you're pointing the James Bond gun and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice. Bring it back together into your butterfly. Fold it all the way over. Take a little rock in the middle here. Can feel quite nice. A little core workout always helps. Lovely. Let's bring the knees together and swing those legs round. We're going to do pretty much like our little dead bug, but on all fours. Firstly, we're going to take a little thread the needle. So let's take your right hand all the way up and thread it underneath the left. Slide along the floor, hips nice and high. Take a pause here. Nice. If you've got a nice firm footing, maybe you extend that left leg to the back of the mat and then lift your left leg off. Use your left hand to lift your body all the way up, and we'll extend that right arm. Let's come in for 3. So let's tap the elbow and the knee together and extend. 2. Lovely. 3. And extend. Nice. Other side. Take that left arm all the way up and thread it under the right for your thread the needle. Get yourself comfortable here. Hips are nice and high. Extend that right foot and then lift up. Use your right hand to lift the body up. And we extend the left arm, right leg. Come in for 3. So 1 and out. 2 and out. And 3 and out. Lovely. Get back onto all fours. Maybe you sink back into your heels. Take the hands together and give them a little rock from side to side, loosening off those wrists. We're going to start with a little plank here. So let's walk our hands along underneath the shoulders, and you can lift, tuck your toes and lift those knees off the ground. So try not to sink the hips down. We're lifting up through the core, push into the hands, push into the feet here. So whether you stay here, we're going to stay here for a count of 10. You can either knee tap for 10 or just count to 10. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Lovely. Sink back into your child's pose. Open the knees nice and wide. Let those hips sink down towards the heels. Maybe you bring your hands behind towards your feet. Fully relax those shoulders. Take a breath here. Nice. It can be nice to shift the weight from one hip to the other if you want a little extra stretch in here. Lovely, guys. Our last little exercise is our little plank waves that we did yesterday. But again, a lovely little core exercise. So bring yourself forward, find your plank, lift up into your downward dog. Take a pause here. You might want to pedal your feet, especially if this was your first downward dog of today or you're feeling a little bit tight. Feel free to have a little play around here, stretching into the feet. But we are going to move through those plank waves. So we're going to come forward like a little cat, rounding the spine and finding that strong plank position. Pull up on your belly button. Bend the knees, pushing the hips all the way up high into your downward dog. And just doing that in time with your own breath. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, bend the knees, push back into downward dog. Lovely. Let's do 3 more. Great, guys. So this is great for your core, but also those hamstrings are getting a lovely little stretch here as well without too much pressure being on them. Nice. Last one. Lovely. And then lower down onto your knees and sink back into your heels. Well done. Thank you for joining me for day 21. I hope your core's feeling good. That is definitely one to repeat a few times to keep building into that core. But regular yoga practice, you start to notice how much of the core you lock in as well. Thank you so much. I'll see you tomorrow for day 22.